Castle, be advised, if you get injured following Detective Beckett to research your next novel, you cannot sue the city. If you get shot, you cannot sue the city. If you get killed...
My lifeless remains cannot sue the city.
Your heirs, Mr. Castle.
Do I have to wait for him to sign, or can I shoot him now?
Mr. Castle, these waivers are serious business. Perhaps you'd feel more comfortable by referring the matter to your attorney?
What, are you kidding? You'd never let me sign these. But fortunately, it's his job to get me out of trouble and not to prevent me from
where are you
getting
going?
into it.
I have work to do.
What, we have a case?
No, I have a case. You have paperwork.
I'm sorry, someone starts rooting around my underwear without an invitation. I'm taking that as a serious breach of hygiene.
I thought you went commando, Esposito.
Oh, it's a seasonal thing.
Thought you ditched me back at the precinct, didn't you? Come on. Danny McDead is found on spin dry. You don't think the captain's gonna let me in on that story?
You're right, Castle. My bad. Exactly how much longer do I have to expect you to be shadowing me on my cases like this?
Hard to say. When I'm writing a new character, there's no telling when inspiration might strike.
I thought I was your inspiration.
Oh, you are, Detective, and in so many ways.
Yeah, well, your inspiration might strike you sooner than you think. Detective Kate Beckett, NYPD.
Richard Castle, just NY. 3 men huddled around a computer that better not be porn, and if it is, I want
Detective Beckett.
Esposito miss me already.
Which means I am 1/4 responsible for your success as well.
Really? Do they do those at night? No, for sure. I'm just touched that you thought of me. Oh, order to call me. I see. Well, either way, I can leave right away. Okay. Gotta go.
But what I thought you
would
might
say-
find really interesting is the fact that she had sex within the hours before her death.
Sex?
I'll explain how that works later.
So what's the evidence of sex?
Traces of spermicide. The guy wore a condom.
Boy, it really has been a long time,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
tell me about it. Do you know how many lonely single mothers there are on a Manhattan playground? And there I was, between marriages.
Exactly how many times have you been married, Castle?
Twice.
That's it?
Isn't that enough? How about you?
Me? No. Never been.
Really?
Yep.
You'd be good at it. You're both controlling and disapproving. You should really try it.
I'm not an if at first you don't succeed kind of a girl, Castle. When it comes to marriage, I'm more of a one and done type.
Any serious candidates?
Becca, don't wander away.
I told you we should have asked the husband more questions that day.
And I told you that I like to question my most likely suspects after I know more about them. That way they're tied to more specific answers.
You suspected him too.
The husband? Duh.
You would really clean up at my poker game.
Right, you, James Patterson, and the rest of the Times bestseller list? No thank you, Castle. A little too rich for my blood.
You could always make a strip poker.
Sorry, but
I'm quite sure where you're going
No,
with
yeah.
this, Castle.
Up. All right, 32 seconds. It takes 32 seconds to get from the basement to the 12th floor.
Great. I'll alert the media.
So, looks like I managed to make it through the case without getting injured, shot, or killed.
Yeah, well, maybe tomorrow.